So horror is a genre I'm pretty new to. I haven't seen a ton of horror movies. I'm usually a pretty big wuss when it comes to scary movies, so I try and avoid this genre as much as possible. I know there's a lot of great films in this genre, so I'm trying to be brave and watch some of them. Today I'm going to watch the 1954 Alfred Hitchcock film Rear Window. I've seen a few of Alfred Hitchcock movies. You can check out my reactions to those as well. I've really enjoyed his work so far, so I'm looking forward to seeing more of his films. All I really know about this movie is I think it involves spying or like voyeurism or something like that. That's all I really know. I know it's one of his most like iconic films, so I'm looking forward to checking it out. And thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for horror movies you think I should watch, please comment below and let me know. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel and check back often for more awesome content. Oh, James Stewart. Okay, I watched, he was in Vertigo as well, the other Alfred Hitchcock movie I've seen. I really enjoyed his performance. Grace Kelly. Yes, I've heard her name. I know she's one of the famous actresses from the 50s, but I've never actually seen her in anything. This will be the first time I've seen her, so I'm really looking forward to seeing it. I didn't know she was in this. That's amazing. Yeah, and I find a lot of Alfred Hitchcock movies are based on short stories or that he adapts into making feature films. And it's in color, and it's always another thing I'm wondering if it's going to be in color or if it's going to be black and white. And the title of the film being Rear Window, and the opening credits are shot over windows that are slowly having the blinds open. Okay, okay. Okay, so he's stuck in a wheelchair with a broken leg. Oh, that sucks. Ugh. And he's a photographer? Or a disgruntled photographer at one point? Whoa, that's a cool photo.
You gossip.
He's got quite the view from this window. Oh my.
Before you turn into a lonesome and bitter old man.
It's an interesting way to tell the story of him watching his neighbors and like their lives and how, yeah, like seen through the windows and what people do at home. It's creepy. Oh god, that would suck so much. I've only broken toes, never a full limb. And a finger. I broke a finger in basketball. So he's just spying on his neighbors? I mean, I guess you might have TV or the radio, but that's basically it, but the lives of his neighbors might seem more interesting. Yeah, and this whole like courtyard, like this is like it seems like a play. I find a lot of Alfred Hitchcock movies show like a play would. Like it's usually one or two locations, you know, the one set.
Smash your leg, then you get to looking out the window, see things you shouldn't see. Trouble.
Yep, I feel like that's gonna be the plot of the movie.
Get moving.
But I'm going to make this a week.
In Vertigo, James Stewart was also in a relationship with a much younger, attractive blonde. So I'm wondering if that was a theme throughout the rest of his movies.
This will take care of the taxi as well.
And Grace Kelly is stunning. She's so pretty. I'm really looking forward to seeing her performance in this. Such an iconic actress. I feel like I should have seen her movies by now.
Not a bit.
I don't know that I would have all my windows open all the time. I know it's hot out, and it's like for the premise of the story we have to be able to see what the neighbors are doing. But literally every neighbor has their windows open, every room of the house, like. But it is a cool way to tell the story because we just see what he sees. We don't get any closer. It doesn't cut to then a shot of his neighbors talking and we get to hear what they're saying. It's just his point of view from his window. That's all we get to see. So the audience is kind of like denied getting to know their stories fully, which is kind of cool. And that's similar to Psycho, where we didn't get to see the mother and we didn't get to hear her or any of that stuff. It was all off camera. I'm enjoying it so far. It seems to have good pacing and I'm enjoying the characters. I'm curious to see where it's gonna go. Oh, who is he calling? Is that Alfred Hitchcock? The guy like adjusting the clock? That looks like him a little bit.
Songwriter over there in the studio apartment.
Did he make a cameo in this? Comment below and let me know. Where's this guy going with his suitcase? Suspicious. Very suspicious. And it's cool how the only part of the road that you can see is just that one street light, and like it's a really cool shot. You just see him walking underneath it. Yeah. I imagine it'd be quite difficult to fall asleep comfortably in a wheelchair. Yeah, now everybody's got their windows closed because it's raining outside. That's the cutest thing I've ever seen. This little puppy in a basket being lowered to the ground. Oh my god. What's the dog gonna do?
The rain would have cooled things off. All it did was make...
This is a very aggressive massage or whatever's happening here. I don't know. She's just... And it looked like milk in that carton that she was using. Okay, now he's cleaning out the suitcase.
In that chair again.
What would be in there that needs to be cleaned out? Now he's adding binoculars. Okay, it's not exactly subtle, but okay.
Get out of here.
He's like, I want to really be able to spy on them. I want to be able to see everything possible. And it's cool to see the reflection in his the binoculars. Okay, so now he's putting back in jewelry samples. What was in the suitcase? Oh my gosh, what was in there? He clearly wasn't selling whatever he's supposed to be selling as the salesman at 3 in the morning. So what was in there? And he made quite a few trips. And we still haven't seen his wife yet. It's always the husband, you know? It's always the husband. I've seen too many true crime shows. That's what I'm basing that opinion off of. Now he's taking photos of them. Oh, that's definitely breaking some privacy laws. Yep. Oh gosh. This guy needs to find a good book or something. That is a giant lens. Like how, that's not subtle at all. They're gonna be able to see you. That's a huge telephoto lens. Like, oh my gosh. Don't mind me just taking pictures of the birds. Sure, yeah, It's not even like a digital, like he's gonna have to get these developed. And maybe he has a dark room in his apartment, I don't know, but whoever develops these is gonna be like, why is this guy photographing his neighbors? And it's cool to have the vignette of like the darkened edges, like the point of view from within the camera. Is he just cleaning off a knife? That looked like a really big knife. Yeah, like the set's really cool. Like it's such an interesting premise that like, I mean, basically apartments are giant houses and everybody has their own room, but it's just such an interesting concept to just see all these different lives happening within the apartments and what everybody's up to. And all the different characters that would be, oh, they're back on the patio. Oh, the little puppy, is he gonna get in his basket? He looks like Toto. He literally looks like Toto from The Wizard of Oz, and I'm obsessed with him. What a well-behaved dog that he doesn't look scared. He doesn't look like, he's like, yeah, I just get in my basket and I go up. Doop, 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 doop. So cute. So cute. I have that cute aggression whenever I see dogs. I'm like, they're just so cute. I just love it.
No, not this salesman's wife. Why didn't he go to work today?
That's really what you're thinking about right now? You've got Grace Kelly smooching all over your face, and you're like, I wonder what my neighbor's doing.
Just how would you start to cut up a human body?
This is really what he wants to talk about right now? He's fully convinced that his neighbor murdered.
Scare me a little.
He's been alone too long in this room.
You're beginning to scare.
Shh, he's coming back.
With the rope. Are these suspicious things? Are these coincidences? Is his imagination just like making up stories because he's been bored for so long, stuck in his apartment? Okay, guess the wife isn't,
Let's start from the beginning again, Jeff.
Okay, now she's on board. Yikes. Did he witness a murder? Did the wife just accidentally die in the middle of the night? Yeah, like we really only have like 3 main characters, other than the neighbors, but they obviously don't talk.
Before it starts to leak.
It's like one location. I'm really enjoying it so far. It shows that you don't have to have a huge cast as long as you've got, you know, an interesting story and you've got great actors, like you can achieve a lot. Yeah, and like one location, like he's been wearing the same pajamas for the most of the, oh, finally coming up for air. Now he's selling off all of his wife's stuff. He seems to be, if his wife died of natural causes, he seems to be coping very well. If he murdered her, he's like, yep, just cleaning this up, get this stuff out of here so I don't have to deal with it anymore. Suspicious.
See you around.
Yeah, it's interesting, like, how much can one person speculate and build that momentum and just go down this rabbit hole of suspicion and, well, maybe this means this and this means this, and just like creating stories that don't exist? Or is it actually something? And it's interesting to kind of see that, like, do people make up things and then believe what they want to believe as opposed to the truth? Or is it, oh, he's tending to his flowers, what's in the flower bed? Or do people just, yeah, see what they want to see and then ignore the truth? Or is there actually something that's worth digging into? His wife's purse? Why wouldn't she have taken that with her? Or is he... I don't know. I'm on the fence of like, did he murder? Did he not murder? I don't know. It did look very suspicious. Yeah, I don't know. So she has a purse full of jewelry that she just left behind, which seems odd. If we're assuming his wife is dead, who is he calling to tell them that all this jewelry is now here? Interesting. Very interesting. It's an interesting concept having a musician live in the building, so you have like an on-demand soundtrack basically. You just have the musician play songs and then it'll be the soundtrack to the scenes. That's a cool idea.
Yes, but only her husband would know that.
That seems suspicious. I feel like you'd always take your purse with you.
That is.
Who was she then? Oh. Yeah, he's bringing in his new lady that he's been calling because he got rid of his wife, so now he can bring in this other lady that he likes.
Lars Thorwald is no more a murderer than I am.
Okay, so he didn't do it?
Only lead in the wrong direction.
What about the knife and the saw?
Did you ever own a saw?
Yeah, that's true. Like there's, yeah.
Over the couple of hundred knives you probably own in your lifetime.
Yeah, like it's like where's the line between being suspicious and then being guilty?
Look, Miss Fremont, that feminine intuition stuff sells magazines, but in real life it's still a fairy tale.
Yeah, let's not listen to her because she's a woman. What could she possibly know?
Based on female intuition.
Ugh, 50s sexism. Ugh.
Who there were? The police at Marriottsville. They reported the trunk was just picked up by Mrs. Anna Thorwald.
Interesting.
Don't stay up too late.
Very interesting. But like, for the time, would they have asked for ID, or would would a woman have just shown up and said, "Hi, I'm so and so," and they would have just taken her word for it? Like,
I wonder if it's ethical to watch a man with binoculars and a long focus lens.
no, it's definitely not. It's creepy. It's definitely creepy.
It's ethical even if you prove that he didn't commit a crime.
You didn't know he was going to commit a crime until you started spying on him.
You'd think we could be a little bit happy that the poor woman is alive and well.
Yeah, they just wanted to have a story so badly, and he wanted some entertainment, so he's like, I'm going to make up this story because it looks suspicious. Is that a scream of terror? Is it the dog? No, come on, guys, no. Why the pup? Why? I got goosebumps. I knew it was gonna die. I have yet to watch a horror movie where the dog lives.
Almost had me convinced I was wrong.
But you're not.
Look, in the whole courtyard, only one person didn't come to the window. Look.
That's true, and the dog was digging in the flower bed. Did he bury something in there? Oh, was the dog gonna uncover his crime?
Kill a little dog.
What a jerk. Jerk face.
Because it knew too much.
Dogs always know. They can't tell you, but they know.
Well, since when do flowers grow shorter in 2 weeks?
Oh, that's so weird.
Mrs. Thorwald.
Little details, that's how they get you.
Hey, what we've got to do is find a way to get into that apartment.
He's packing.
Oh, here. Give me a pencil. Stella, get this note paper. It's up here someplace. There it is.
I like how they've gone from like completely thinking he's crazy to like, we have to solve this murder, and they've like banded together to help him. And I noticed in Hitchcock movies he really likes the above angle shots. Like the cinematography is always amazing. He really like goes all out to make sure that the story is told through the most creative shots possible. Everybody loves a suspicious note from their neighbor. Yeah, that's We'll just send young Miss Grace Kelly. Yeah, no big deal, no big deal. Has she been in other Alfred Hitchcock movies? Comment below and let me know.
You did it, Thorwald.
Is that a guilty look?
Out, Lisa, he's coming.
You never should have let her do it if he ever...
Even if he sees her, how is he gonna know that she's the one who gave the note? She could just be walking in the courtyard. Like, there's nothing to tie her to that. The set, again, is amazing. And even, like, the one location, you're like, oh, that's gonna be pretty boring. But it's still exciting and, like, well told. Like, it's a really interesting story.
Suppose Mrs. Thorwald's wedding ring is among the jewelry he has in that handbag.
Yeah, that's possible. Oh, phone books.
Get him out of that apartment.
Do they even still make them? I don't know.
See if I can get about 15 minutes.
I haven't used one in a very long time.
Go on, pick it up, Thorwald.
What is he gonna say to him?
Go on, you're curious. Go on, you wonder if it's your girlfriend calling, the one you killed for. Go
Yeah.
on, pick it up. I'll call the police. I have only $100 or so. That's a start. I'm at the Albert now. I'll be looking for you.
And if he's innocent, this is just straight up harassment. They've been sending him threatening notes, they've been sending him threatening phone calls. Like, yeah, it's such an interesting concept. It's like, when do you go too far? Like, should you intervene? Like, what do you... Yeah, it's just... I mean, don't spy on your neighbors, obviously, but it's just like, it's such an interesting story and like how it could go either way, if he's done it, if he hasn't done it. Yeah. Now these two are just gonna go up to him in the bar and say, what? We think you killed your wife? Do you confess? Don't confess? Like, what are you gonna go from here? Yeah, cameras sure have come a very long way. He's putting in a flash bulb. Oh my goodness. It's crazy. 70 some years, how far cameras have come and where they will be in the next 70 to 100 years. That's crazy. I can't even process how much things have changed. Like, it's just... Oh, right, there was a diversion to send him to the bar so they could go dig up the garden. Is she like trying to prove that she's adventurous? Because earlier he was saying how like she couldn't come with him on his photography expeditions because she's too like prim and proper, and now she's trying to show that she can be adventurous.
Lisa, what are you doing? Don't...
Oh my gosh. And boop. Did Grace Kelly perform her own stunts in this movie? Or she wrote her note. Oh gosh, no.
Police, 6th precinct.
Yes, sir.
It's so sad. I've had like non-stop goosebumps this whole movie.
Mr. Jefferies, the music stopped her.
He's coming back. He's coming back. Oh, you gotta warn her. You gotta warn her. You're coming back. He's coming back now. No, call. Oh gosh, oh no. Where are you gonna hide? Is he gonna watch her get murdered? I can't, I can't do that right now. Oh gosh, if he watches her, oh gosh. Is it gonna be too late? Oh gosh, I don't just break the door, come on, man. Oh gosh, is it gonna be too late? No, she seems, oh, this was intense. Oh, I hated that. Oh gosh. Well, he may not be a murderer, but he definitely assaulted this young lady. Jeez.
Look, the wedding ring.
She's wearing it. Okay, and she's signaling, and he sees. Oh my gosh. He sees them. He sees them. Oh, they're busted. Oh, too late. Too late. He's seen them. Okay, so she found the wedding ring. Oh gosh. That's clever. She put it on as a way to get it out of there. And now he's going to come over to your apartment, obviously, because he knows where you live. I don't think he'll be sleeping much tonight. You've either angered a murderer or you've angered one of your close neighbors. His door's unlocked? Are you kidding me? Why would you leave your door unlocked? Oh my gosh, what a knucklehead. And it's so cool how they're both in shadow and in the dark. Oh. Oh, that would be very bright, but it's not gonna hold him off forever. Oh, and you just see the whites of his eyes. It would be disorienting for sure, but you'd still be able to, it's not a big apartment. Oh, and this weird cat and mouse game of they can see you and they gotta come all the way over to get you. Oh gosh. Oh, his leg. Oh gosh. In front of all your neighbors. Oh gosh. Oh! Is he okay? That seemed like a very fake fall, but it's the 50s. I'm not gonna hold that against them. Did he break his other leg? Oh, that would suck.
Oh, man. Yeah. He said the dog got too inquisitive, so he dug it up. It's in a hat box over in his apartment.
Oh God.
No thanks, I don't want any part of it.
Oh gosh. What an ending. My goodness.
This is the first release.
I'd love to hear it. I can't tell you what this music has meant to me.
Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, they're gonna do some redecorating, but still home to a murderer. And she got a new puppy. And he did break his other leg. Oh gosh. Well, I guess now he gets to spy on his neighbors even longer, which just seems to be his new favorite hobby. Oh, does he have a roommate now? Okay. And it ends with the closing of the windows. Boop, boop, beep, boop, beep, boop, beep. So that was my first time watching the 1954 Alfred Hitchcock movie Rear Window. I really enjoyed it. I think it's probably one of my favorite Hitchcock movies that I've seen so far. The pacing was good. There was an interesting story. I really liked all the characters. Even though there was really only 4 main characters, I thought they were all really well done. Yeah, just amazing. I really enjoyed it. A well done story. Again, with not an overly complicated premise. It's him watching his neighbor. He thinks he sees a murder, and then they try and figure out if it's accurate or not, if it actually happened. The one set, and again with our main character being stuck in a wheelchair the whole time. He's obviously limited mobility, and you think that would make it boring, but again, it was just so well done. It was amazing to finally see Grace Kelly on screen, and she definitely lived up to all the hype about her being one of the most popular actresses. I really enjoyed her performance, and I really enjoyed the story of how far do you go before you're just causing more problems? How far do you go when you're just intervening and sticking your nose into something that doesn't concern you? And when should you intervene? Obviously, in the end, we found out that the guy was a murderer. he did in fact kill his wife. Their suspicions were correct, but up until that point it kind of was going either way. Like there seemed to be some explanations for things. Maybe his wife was out of town, so it was interesting to see if it was a case of nosy neighbors who were bored, stuck at home harassing someone, or if it was, oh my gosh, we think this is an actual murder, we should try and do everything we can to solve it and help the police and make sure this person doesn't do it again. But yeah, it was just, that to me was an interesting concept. I really enjoyed the storytelling, the cinematography was great, and even like the little pockets of everybody else in their apartments had an interesting storyline, like the dancer who's entertaining men that she doesn't actually seem interested in, but that seems to be part of her character. The newlyweds, the couple with the dog, obviously I was a big fan of the dog in his little basket. It was so cute. And then the lady who lived below, who seemed to have who was having some trouble in her personal life with relationships and not being very successful, ended up finding a new friend at the end, which was great. But yeah, it had like a weirdly happy ending, or like justice was served, I guess, at the end, and everybody kind of went on with their lives. But yeah, amazing movie. I can definitely see why this was one of his most popular movies. I would definitely check it out if you haven't seen it. Really well done. And thank you so much for sharing in this first time watching with me. If you have any other suggestions for horror movies, please comment below and let me know. And as always, please like, comment, and subscribe to this channel, and check back often for more awesome content. Can you imagine just watching that happen? Definitely breaking some privacy laws. Yep. Is he gonna watch her get murdered? I can't. I can't do that right now. Oh, so cute. I just love it. Suspicious. You didn't know he was gonna commit a crime until you started spying on him.